players here, and I've always been a huge fan of Triggy and Harmful. I talk about them a bunch whenever they pop up on broadcast. They never cease to impress me, and even without them playing with one another, I'm still confident in their abilities as competitors. They've always shown up on finals day, but it's going to be a tough one, Pooks, because you saw the top of the leaderboard. We were always talking about the usual suspects. Aiden, obviously, being a part of that, and for good reason. He's a very good player. But it's cool to be able to have that discussion about the fresh faces that are making their way in competitive Fortnite. And we'll be seeing a lot of those players in New York City for the finals, competing for millions of dollars.
Going for the fight for high ground there, it was kind of a lost cause.
That was actually a really great play there from Aiden with the Splodes. Knew where that build was being held up. That's going to give them the second elimination. 3 total now. So close to top 10. Another one registered there onto Saucy Carlo. The good news for them is that they have put an inspired game together here.
Aiden goes down, GB.
Yeah, well, Aiden's out of the action, and then there goes the pick onto Septile. The confirmed Elim, giving him a few more builds. Maybe Sean could turn this into a good...
He has the ammo, though. He has the shield. He just does not have the builds. He doesn't even have anything to place those traps with.
He's got to wait for a fight. Oh, that player pops the Shadow Bomb. And then another one comes around the corner. It's Cortex. And he just clotheslines him as he comes right around there. And then Sean is going to give him a piece of his mind. And here's Sean once again with this blue tack, putting it to work now. And the trap is out, goes right on over. He does have possession of that wall, but he doesn't have possession of much else. He has 2 builds remaining in Carson. Carson with the cleanup on aisle 3. That's going to leave us with 3 duos remaining now. And just 1 duo. Waiting for the moment there, but that's the connection again with the Splodes. Carson has been raining from above with those Splodes and been putting them to brilliant use now. The builds for Carson are sitting at 7, and he's going around for the ambitious play. If he can get the elimination, maybe this could be the siphon, but no, and it's Tacos and Andrew claiming the victory royale. 3 eliminations total, 13 points for this duo.
Just playing with his Toesies and with his.
Well, who were we casting yesterday? Epic Whale and Epic Whale's duo.
Duo partner. That was actually Seal Matt. Yep. Oh, you know what we should do actually really quickly, in case people have just been tuning in for the first time today. Hello, welcome. Hope you've had an amazing Sunday. In case you guys didn't know, maybe this is your first time watching, just need a refresher. Let's talk about the format pretty quickly. Ooh. Top 15, top 10, top 5 victory hour. Your placement thresholds. Every elim is a point. And it's actually by Edgy, a Lily's duo partner. And now look, they're on the hunt. They want more, Kitty. They're saying we need every single point. Because that single qualifying spot, we've got our eyes.
Knock to the storm. It was the last hit on that player. It got caught in the storm and did get taken out. Literally building out for his teammate, making a nice little spot for them to tunnel through towards that zone. They got a big rotation right now. Spicy and Vide at the front end of that rotation. Heisen trailing up the back, and we got some time to hop out and hop right back in and make sure that they're going to absorb any oncoming damage from peeking out like that. But Calvin going for the edit play onto Surf's up Dylan, who does get taken out. There is a stink grenade ticking on top of them right now. Now his teammates finally decided to hop out his baller as well and support him. They're going to do a rift. I don't want to make this confusing for anyone.
No, it's
these players certainly do.
Yeah, they do, of course. But here we go, and look at this. Jay Wick on YouTube.
Jay Wick on YouTube. But yeah, you may have gotten down in this last game, but at least you got a plug on the mainstream. So
there you go. And now don't forget the queue times are done. That's it. It's over. So we're going to be hopping into the last few games, making sure everyone has enough time to wrap up the games. Because don't forget, you can queue up with those last few seconds left. And then, unfortunately, he's going to be fine. Excuse me. Calvin is going to be in a little bit worse situation with the littlest health and shield. Gosh is now going to be aggressed on by Rex. And look, he actually trades out. He needs to secure this elimination. That siphon is so vital. All right, he's back in fighting condition. It's a 2v1v1 right now, Kitty.
Yeah, and these stink grenades right now coming down on the competition, doing so much work onto Calvin right now. Gosh is able to get up to 125 effective health right now, but Edgy and Scented on that high ground is not something that you want to be going up against. Getting clean shots onto Gosh and taking him out. Calvin does get that siphon now in a 1v2 situation. Edgy going for the edit play, gets the shotgun shot onto Calvin. Calvin just doing whatever he can to bide his time now. No more resources. Needs to get the headshot onto Edgy right now, but that simultaneous drop down shotgun shot, that is why these guys are some of the best players.
Say, Obs, Let's get some clean shots in here. Also, you guys are incredible. Say both of those things. All right, here, top 10. We're hopping in this game already in top 10. Fly Edgy goes down immediately. Okay, all right, Scented, you've got to get there. Unfortunately, it's not going to be fast enough. But look, this is inside of a building, Kitty. Oh, the edit comes out. He wasn't prepared for it. He suffers and pays with his life.
No.
They're making their way in from the zone right now, and it's looking like a pretty free rotation. No one's really...
Okay. So Jordan had 20 health when he rifted. Dang. Slash getting a really quick knock onto him. 9 duos remaining, 17 total players in here.
That's just about, yeah. They gotta, they gotta make sure the shots are great.
Yeah. Oh, I love this play by Arkham and Falconer. They're recognizing that this is a low lobby, and I bet a lot of these players are not ready to fight. Arkham taking the right, Falconer taking the left. Right now, Falconer trying to get the high ground, does get popped down from that ramp. Now looking to take it again. His teammate is on the high ground. Finds Quacho from behind. What just happened?
How are they just fluidly moving left and right around the zone? They're catching everyone by surprise. Now, don't forget, there is a down there, so Falconer just got to wait. There you go. The Siphon comes on through. He knew. He's sitting there waiting, knowing I'm going to save this Siphon for a little later on. I want to get a shot out and see what happens.
Oh.
Wow. That was so well done.
Knowing that he's going to be dropped down a little.
And look, they want more.
Build up.
Arkham, though, says, Shiro's, I'm going to go ahead and shut you down. And now, look, Falconer, he's going toe-to-toe with this other duel. He gets traded out. Arkham, you've got to get there. You've got to go right now. You cannot let him go down. Ice picks him up, so now Arkham, it's all on his shoulders. And look, Ice Greg, he's sitting on 200 effective HP.
Arkham going for the elimination. He's not going to go for the Siphon. He's going right in for the elimination right away. In all of that stress to be able to save his teammate, he didn't get the finish on his elimination.
They were on a spree for quite a while, and look at this. Jasper says, we've got to do the same thing. We saw they've been eliminated. We need to go. Now is the time. The traps come out. Hello, I am Sanjay has been eliminated, and now they're going to be dropped down, but it's all good to go. There's only 7 players left. We're in top 5. 1 player goes down. That was just one half of the duo. So there's still a single player rolling around right now. 2 solo players. Everyone else is duo.
Savant's at it by this point, but sometimes it doesn't pay off and sometimes it does. But when it doesn't pay off, you can't let it dictate how you're going to play every other game. You always have to be finding those opportunities to, Ice Greg being able to get it out by placing that turret. Does have another engagement right away on this John Wick, takes out Shirars. Try and get in the turret and hit the shot, right?
That's right, point blank.
That's not the strategy.
Oh, no!
Ollie going down to Drex. We're in a 2v1 situation. These players are on the hunt. They smell blood, using the minigun to try and enter into Sneak's area and taking him out. These are the top lobbies, everybody.
If he had actually had traps,
just insane pressure for all these players.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you're on the lower end of the points, right? If, say, you're 10 points outside of, say, first place, you're feeling that pressure, saying, look, what do we do? Do we just need to go full send? Do we need to try and play for placement? Because the 10 points of placement could get us into first. Wait, did he see? He doesn't know. He has no idea. The player, he gets the wall replaced, and 82, and Sin is dropped. Wow. The Shadow Bomb play pays off.
No loot gobbling thing today.
All right.
What a king.
Now, where is Sean? Sean's still alive and kicking, but where is he relative to him? I think he's up on his right, top right.
On his right, I think. Hopefully they're near each other. That's when the 2 of them thrive. Yet looks like he's in the 1x1 right next to him. Aiden watching out with the heavy sniper. We've seen him hit amazing snipes in the past. These 2 are on 105 points. These are the team that they were chasing in the last lobby, but
very dominant even when they need to split up and engage different targets. Yes. That was the right play, Aiden. It was over on Fulmer. Does that mean that over there is that sofa there? I couldn't tell. I just got disoriented. I'm not gonna lie. I'm freaking out right now. Sean and Aiden on the high ground. I'm sorry. I'm just super amped right now. 19 players. They're on the edge.
Oh my gosh. These guys are playing on another level right now. They can taste that spot on the plane to New York right now, taking out another player. That was Sanity Likes Mud. Now they have 13 eliminations between the 2 of them. They haven't even reached the top 15 spot yet. They have no placement points, but they've been able to get so many elimination points this game.
And that was really well executed from him. We saw the RPG just fracture everything. And though he fell, he caught himself and he started building backwards, back towards Sean, because he knows he needs to stay together. Aiden goes down. Sean, you need to make something happen right now. They're going to drop down and confirm that elimination. Aiden is down.
playing out of their minds right now. I saw a lot of tweets all about these two having a great run right now. Bloom Peace getting a pickup there. Oh my gosh, that's Cypher picking up another elimination. He has that boom bow. They have the high ground. This is a perfect situation for them to clutch this out. 89 points.
They could potentially make something happen. We hop on over to Ranger's perspective to see
love
his
this
loadout.
Split right now. We have Ranger coming in from this side. Meanwhile, Cypher's trying to take and replace that roof. There is a play. Sean,
that was Sean!
Trying to make a play. They do make it into the top 5. They did get the extra points. Sean has got to be happy about that. We'll see if it's enough after these games, but Ranger and Cypher pulling it out. They still have access to that rift if they need it, but it is a 2v1 situation now.
If they get this, they could very well be close in contention, and they actually do. Ranger and Cypher, they got it.
But it's not enough. 97 points. We had Aiden over at 113 points, I think.
It was a lot, and a lot of those were eliminations. And see who is the number 1 team. It's Ghost Aiden and Ghost Sean.
Manta.
That's so awesome. Congrats to them. All their hard work has paid off. They are coming through as the number 1 team, and with one single spot.
Also, while I'm sitting here on the floor, weirdly, I do want to point out Jasper and Balmus actually had. It would have been a really, really tight game. Like they could have done it. But I think they had around 105 points, I want to say, somewhere around there.
It was 107.
107.
It ended up being 107, and they had a 3rd place 11 elim in their last match, but got clutched out on. Didn't have enough people to get through on that. It was incredibly close, but let's actually take a look at Sean and Aiden's match history, and we'll see how these games were able to play out. And the big kicker there, these back-to-back games right at the end, a 20-point match to close out in 9, but that's not to be understated. Getting 10 points here, 30 in the last 2 matches, absolutely huge, and also a really solid start to the day with a 23-point match there.
And that's clutch to hold on, right? Because they were up there, but like you said, those players eking up. So clutch to hold on, and that's not something that we normally see. It's usually a huge climb to get up in first or in the qualifying range. So congrats to these guys.
Yeah.
Massive props to them. Now, of course, we did have other regions throughout the day, so we'll very quickly do a quick refresher before we have another surprise for you toward the end there. I believe we're going to take a look at OCE's leaderboards coming out of the day. Now, don't forget, they were playing for prize money, a practice week for them.